Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you're back again with me and watching this like a second video about repetitive strain injury. So in this video, I just really want to, go further about like what Dr. Sano's book is all about, and how my healing process was done. So hopefully, that would um, offer some help, how to heal your own RSI. So we cannot really we cannot really um, eliminate the possibility that there is some like physical structural uh, you know um, deficiency related to the RSI. So that's why it is important to rule that out. um, However, um, so when the physical you know defect is ruled out after you know the the exam, um, basically what Dr. Sarno thinks is that there is a personality and a psychological reason behind RSI. I think that is probably like the coolest thing about the book. So what he says is this. Listen up. So RSI sufferers, and they have a personality that is over conscientious, or he calls it like a goodist. So basically, they always try to be good. So so also like this personality often has like a suppressed and repressed feelings, which will manifest as body pain. So if you think about it, it is all energy, right? So if you have some like suppressed or repressed, feelings, those are energies, and then when you suppress them, right, they they have like nowhere to go. So they have to come out as a certain form, right? So basically here is like the form that it comes out is body pain. So that's what Dr. Sarno's theory and scientific data uh, that shows which is the case. So Dr. Sarno can heal about like 90% of the patients. However, this is like all like under like a one condition. So basically, the patient needs to acknowledge that there is a psychological component, or a personality, associated with the RSI. Otherwise, without that realization, this technique doesn't work very well. So that's why he screens his patients. Uh, so um, so he deliberately chooses like the patients who have the realization that um, basically there is like a personality or psychological reason behind RSI. So I literally um, agree with Dr. Sarno's idea. Uh, So so here's like what I did with my process of healing. So, of course, so while I was doing like all those like intensive, like repetitive pipetting, there were a lot of emotions, going through me, which just never got like processed, during that time. It was just no time. So, so basically, what I did was like I literally wrote down, every single emotion that I had during the time. I wrote down each one, and then I sat with the emotion. And then, more importantly, I tell my emotion that that is okay. That is completely okay. That it is accepted unconditionally. So it does not matter, how, others think, how others invalidate that feeling. I validate that feeling. I completely validate it and accept it. So I went through, one emotion, to the next. And if I, needed to cry, I cried. And so, so I went through one by one. And the other thing is that, what, Dr. Sarno talked about is that, and then every time, your hand hurts, if that's where the RSI is, if it starts to hurt again, so be aware. And then, you know, I literally tell myself that you have every right to be mad, you know, you have every right to be angry. That is okay. That is completely okay. So usually when I tell myself that, just one or two times when it hurts, the pain just goes away. So, I mean, literally, it's really remarkable if you think about it. So, in the book, Dr. Sarno talked about like really a few like sources that can bring on like our so our anger or even like madness about the world. So one of them would be like a childhood trauma. The other one could be like a daily challenges. So we cannot really underestimate either one of them, right? So give you like a one simple example. It's like no matter how cute our little baby is, how much we love the baby, right? Adore the baby, but like still, it doesn't make like getting up like at 2 o'clock in the morning is doesn't make like that experience like so pleasant, right? So so giving self like the opportunity, like the permission, right, to feel upset, angry, or even mad. That just by that, your emotion will be like, validated, right? Like accepted. So it just loses its energy and it stops becoming like body pain. So yeah. So this is really like the gist of the book. So I expect you to get a chance to read the book and tell me what you think about the book. Above all, I really wish the very best to your health and to like a great like a recovery of your RSI and tell your story to others. All the very best, and I hope to see you later. Goodbye.